Well, hello. I'm your host, Leo D. Cook, and welcome to Masterpieces of Children's Literature in Less Than a Minute. I was just daydreaming to see what it must be like to be a king, you know? You see, something like that occurs in today's book, The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain. It's about two boys living in England. One is a prince, and the other one is quite poor. Coincidentally, they are identical twins born on the same day.
My name is Edward, but I grant you permission to call me by my nickname, Eddie. I am the Bonnie Prince of England. Bonnie is a slang term meaning excellent, and I gotta tell you, being Prince of England is really honkin' Bonnie. I'm rich, wear nice clothes, and I eat delicious food. Furthermore, some guy does all my homework for me. Plus, check out my sweet crown. Bonus! My name is Tom, and I'm so poor, I can't afford a nickname. I'm just like 17th century classical music because I'm Baroque. I was told I was going to be on television today, so I put on my cleanest dirty rags. I live on the streets of London and do odd jobs, and sometimes I have to beg for money. Life for me is pretty challenging. For example, this morning, I had a bowl of mud for breakfast, and I don't even own a bowl. I heard that Prince Edward is my age, pretty cool, and we look exactly alike. I'm going to try to find him to see if he can help an identical brother out.
So Tom sets off to the castle and eventually does meet up with Prince Edward. They decide to pull the old switcheroo. Edward becomes Tom, the poor street kid, and Tom puts on the prince's clothes and pretends to be the prince. In turn, Eddie puts on Edward's clothes and goes to the street. As you can guess, things get a little bit out of control. I skipped over tons of interesting stuff, and if you want to know more about what happens in The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain, I suggest you read it yourself. You'll be glad you did. I'm Leo D. Cook, and I'll see you next time on Masterpieces of Children's Literature in Less Than a Minute.